Hello. Today we will have some fun with art. There's the site Drawize, even though it looks a little bit shady. There are some amazing artists who usually, some of them participate quite frequent in the daily challenge. And today we will have fun and go over the most creative and most interesting arts we find here and see which one we will rate best. Just one thing. The pictures I drew myself, like this one, I won't rate because I don't want to rate myself. But I prepared an art list. You can see here, there's a lot of pictures inside. Some of them are not that high of quality. Probably somebody just trying out to paint a coconut real fast. But I took my time and I created a tier list and I took the most interesting ones. And over these we will go now and let's start. So here we have our tier list. So we start with this one. I think from a creativity standpoint, this one is quite interesting. It's rather simple from the art style, but yeah, it's still interesting because I think it catches the attention with a smile. And the coconut drinking a coconut is a little bit like, yeah, macabre, you could say. So I'm not sure, but let's maybe place this in C tier because of the creativity, even though it's not the best art style, it's still something. Yeah, or maybe in B tier. I think like from the perspective and stuff, the artist already knows a little bit about how to draw. So I think it's better placed in B tier, this one. So next one. This one, yeah, it doesn't look too bad, right? It doesn't look too shady. I would say it's not S tier, but for sure the artists know how to draw. There's some simplification going on here. Um, you can see some texture. It's not too much texture on the coconut. It's a little bit troublesome in this tier list because normally you would see it much clearer because things are a little bit small here. The original images are quite larger. So, but I think like, yeah, don't need to discuss too much. This goes in A tier. This one, similar, so the artist now to draw in perspective for sure, but it's rather simplified compared to the previous one. There's not that much creativity going on. It's just a coconut. So I would say place it in B tier. Now we come to this one. Unfortunately, I don't know what this artist is doing. But I checked some of the images which were clearly traced, so I don't know if it was traced this time. So we will place her in cheetah just to be on the safe side. Maybe this time there wasn't going on any tracing, but I don't know. And just I don't want to rate something which might be traced too high here. Um, Now we have the next coconut. Yeah, I think this one is a little bit like difficult to rate. If I could rate it, I would place it, yeah, maybe low A tier or B tier. I mean, there's clear perspective going on. I think it's upper B tier, so we place it here. This one is rather low effort, right? But it's cute and people like cute. So for putting cute inside, even though not much effort, we will place it in D tier, maybe in C tier, lower C tier. I mean, some perspective is going on, which is correct, but still, it's easy perspective. It's not that much of a difficulty to draw something like this. Yeah, I think we place it in D tier. So, next one. Yeah, this one, if you see it in large, maybe I just show it in large. It's from caching, and I think this is the best entry so far. It's really, really great. It's S tier. Um, Let me show you how it looks in. Yeah, you see here, like amazing work. And I have to say, this is really, really amazing. Like you can see the little fibers here on the coconut, and it's the tools which you can use to draw something here are rather limited. So really amazing with the limited color palette and the limited tools. drawing something like this, caching always one of the strongest contenders here, like no argue S tier place one. So next one. Yeah, so this one, even though it's probably not that much of effort going in and the details are not there, but still I would think it's better than the low effort. It's cute, so we give it a good rating kind of picture. So I would say let's place it in C tier. This one, yes, it goes in B tier. I think there's a little bit of trouble with the perspective, like the inside of the coconut, the white part is too large, so it's not too fit. Yeah, it looks a little bit like the hole is not deep enough. So, but still, it's from a skill perspective better than the C tier. So I will place it in lower B tier. This one, yeah, it's very stylized. I think a little bit of is there chicken scratching going on? I don't think so. So I think like it's solid. It's very stylized. Yeah, I think C tier. It's more effort than the D tier. But it's not technically that advanced, so I think we place it here. This one is not backed actually. I'm maybe placing this in lower 8 here because there are some, even though it might look simple, there's some simplification going on, which is not easy to achieve. And yeah, there's more than one coconut. Yeah, it's a little bit like tricky. Maybe upper B tier, maybe lower A tier. But I think it's even better than the one, even though the other one looks more realistic. I think this one has stylistic choices where the art artist knew what he was doing, so it's not that simple. This one, yeah, I mean the coconut is not that present, but I'm still thinking there's some technical skill going on regarding the painting and somebody holding the coconut, which is not easy to achieve, and somebody putting the effort in into drawing a real woman there. So I think it needs to be at least B tier, maybe lower A tier, because the autonomy it's not perfect, but it's also not that bad, right? Let's place it in upper B tier. This one, nice work for sure. I think it has to go to S tier. No questions asked. So yeah, I think this one, second place for me. You can also take a look again at how it looks here. I think it's not draw something. Somebody else? Maybe I need to, or is it this? No, it's draw something. I think it's this one. It just looks different. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, my second place here. It's great art. You can see it like it hits the little details. There's some reflection maybe going on. There's some water here. It's simple, stylized, but well done, well done. Like, and you get the volume here with some kind of shading, so it's nice. Can't say otherwise. Okay, so we go here. This one, A tier. It's not like when you take a closer look at it, you will see that it's not as perfect like as the other ones in S tier regarding the technical details, but it's still quite nice. Um, where we have it, maybe I can find it very quick to just show what I mean. Where is it? Where is it placed? Should be here somewhere. Yes, here we have it, right? And when we see this, I think like it looks nice, but there's something off. The volume isn't really like it's not giving this whole spherical shape here. I think here, I mean, but one has to say like the effort with putting the straw there, it's nice. This one is technically quite nice. But here I think there are some technical details which are not perfect. So I think especially on the side and stuff, how the hair spreads out here, it could be a little bit better. But overall, effort-wise, very nice. Like putting an orange, putting a mint here. So I like it. It's not bad. I think that's why it has more technical finesse than the other one. So, and especially the effort with putting all the stuff in, it goes upper E tier. This one, even though it looks boring here, when you see it in its original, it has quite something for it with this black and white shape you see here. It's good. It's good. There's some details here. They're placed nice. I think from a technical standpoint, this is quite nice. Okay, maybe it's a little bit too much of the white stripes on it, but it's nice. It's nice work. It is stylized. Somebody really knowing what he's doing. I think this one needs to go to upper A tier. I'm not completely sure if I want to place it here or here, but for now, thinking of the technical details and this, it gets the technical details right. This is why I place it over the one with the orange. This one is quite simple, but I think there were more effort, even though it has something pleasing to it, I have to admit. So maybe that's why I place it in upper C tier, because even though it's very simple and simplistic, I think when you see the full picture, let's quickly find it here, you get the you get the feeling that it, yeah, here, it has something pleasing. I don't know. It's like a flag. It has something pleasing. Maybe it's very round. Probably there is some shiny going on, so we should not neglect that there was some time taking to shade this one. So it's pleasing. It's low effort, but still quite pleasing when you see how it's drawn, I think. Yeah, you see like shading going on. Yes. So I think this one, it deserves its spot in upper C tier. This one, it's funny. I think I place it in S tier. It's creative, right? It's you when you see this one, you have this feeling of this choco bar inside your mouth with the coconut crushed inside. So I like it. Goes to S tier. It's not as good as the other ones, I would argue, but it's still quite a solid entry. This one, the artist know how to draw. So there's quite some effort going on. I think not. And yeah, I would place it in upper B tier or maybe even A tier. Let's take a look at the original picture before we decide. See how well it is done, because we don't want to underrate it now. Yeah, so there's, yeah, I mean, the hand is drawn. I think the hand is not perfect yet, but the coconut is a little bit like there's some technical details which are not perfect. But style-wise, it's nice, right? The colors, I think they work very nice together. I think there was somebody who was creative here. You can feel the spirit. It's giving me a good mood. And I think for this reason, it goes to A tier. Maybe even above this one because of the creativity. I wouldn't place it like above here, but it's close. It's very close between those two because this one, from the feeling and the mood for me, it's nice. This one, I think relatively low effort, but still, of course, more than the cutie pie, which is just cute but nothing else. Um, yeah, let's maybe place it in lower C tier because I have the feeling this one was less effort. It's not that well shaded, but there's something going on. So at least the it's 3D, right? So it's not too bad. This one, yeah, I think when you see the original painting, there was some effort going in. And normally this contestant, I think it's Greyhound Mama, if I'm not wrong. and she can do amazing work from time to time. Like her pictures can be very, very nice. So yes, if you see here, like there's some technical finesse going on for sure. Like when you see it now a little bit closer, like there's 3D going on. You can see really see the 3D shape. I think like the problem with this painting is like the palm tree. It looks a little bit like cut off. Probably it was drawn on a mobile phone, which is probably much more difficult. So I think I will place it. Yeah, now seeing it from afar, it's 8 here. It's a little bit sad the that the shape of the tree is a little bit destroyed here. But yeah, it's not the greatest of picture. I think color-wise, something is a little bit missing for me. I think the coconuts are really nice, but um, yeah, still 8 here for sure. I think now that I've seen the details, I think I place it here. Like, even though it's technical, probably on a better level than this one. Although the leaves are cut off, I think this one is like it has a more artsy vibe that feels more happy. This one from Herbert, I think like he took a lot of efforts to create this one. I mean, anatomically, it's probably not the best of works. Let's take a look. Can we find it? Yes. Yeah, you can see like still like I mean this body shape here is nice, but the face is a bit off. But yeah, when you see it close here, he puts quite some effort into putting this flower crown on top, which is nice. The hamburger thing or whatnot, the coconut villain, they're funny. I like them. They make me laugh a little bit. So I think this one, yeah, maybe I underrated it a little bit. Like it's not too bad. Just the face could use some improvement here, maybe, but the body itself, the body language, it's nice. So I think let's place it here or here. Effort-wise, it was much more than the other one, but let's place it here. I think it's good. So now we have this flex thing again. Oh, let's take a look because you can't really see how great it is. Let's take a look where it was here. Yeah, this Japanese guy. Yeah, I think like when you see this piece, the inner side, it's quite nice. So this shading in here, the white stuff, it's done well, but the outside, it's a bit like, could have taken more care here. If it would have been taken more care, it probably would rate it a one category better. But with this sloppy line work outside, I can't rate it too high. And still, yeah, it's hard. But I think let's place it here or here. I think it was more work than this one. The inside is good. Stylistic can't compete with the C tier, which is stylistically so nice. Okay, another cutie pie. So it's cute, right? Cute, 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 but low effort. And yeah, from the technical standpoint, it's not there, but it's a good entry. If it was a child, well done. And yeah, we place it below this one because technically it's lower than this. It was a very quick drawing, I think. So it can't compete with people who put the effort in to take time to draw. This one, you can see there was some effort put in. I think it's just like the artist needs more time before becoming better, but somebody took the time, somebody put the effort in. So I think this one we can clearly place here. It's a good entry. You can see there was some time going in to make it. And I think if this artist puts more time in, it will grow. This one, yeah, it's between low effort and effort. It's probably technically not the best. So let's place it between C and D. Now we have another cutie pie. From the cutie pies, I think like it's cute, but relatively low effort. It could go up to D because there's maybe a little bit more effort and it's not, yeah, but still, it's very quick drawn and it's just cute, but not that great. This one, I think when you see it from close, you will see that it's much nicer than the short, slow. What is this? Where we have it. Oh, this one, I forgot maybe to add. Where do we have it? Where do we have it? Let's see it. Probably I'm blind. Ay, 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 ay. There it is. Yeah, okay. It's not probably the most accurate one. Still, I love it some kind. But when you see it close, you see, okay, the artist is still learning. I think the this little umbrella, it could, if it would be done a little bit better, but there's some style to it. I like the style. Even though, like from a technical perspective, there's a lot which could be improved a little bit. Like we have a little bit of three-dimensional feeling here. I think if there would be some shading, it would be much better. Like here, put a little bit of dark here or light on the one side, dark on the other side, would probably give it a bit more. Maybe put some of this like here, like we see from our perfect piece from caching. Maybe if the little hair of the coconut would go out a little bit, there could be some improvements here. Maybe here some leaves, but in the style wise, it's nice. If this is like if Caching would have drawn this, it would probably be unbeatable. So for the style, I think we can give it to, yeah, to upper C tier. I think technical, yeah, upper C tier. I'm a little bit, yeah, well, let's do it lower B tier, lower B tier. I'm a little bit like feeling like maybe this one deserves a higher place than. Let's do this. Let's put this up here because I like this style and I would feel bad placing this not in B tier. So Éclat de la Lune is one, yeah, she's one amazing artist. Technically, she's not, I would say, she's not on the level with caching, but she has a wipe stone. So she can make art that feels great. From time to time, you see it and you are just amazed about the feeling. She likes these black colors. Sometimes she makes very feminine stuff, but she has it down. She has it down. So this one, I think, is one of her weaker pieces, I would say, although not bad at all. For sure, I would place it in S tier. See here. I think what is like you can see, like her usual style is like popping colors on black backgrounds many times. And many times she takes a gold medal here. I think this time I like the coconut. I also like the trunk, but I think like the leaves of the coconut feel a little bit like weak here. So for that reason, I won't place it that high this time, although it's an S tier. And it's for the coconuts alone, it goes to S tier. So for me, it's a bronze medal this time. It's good because of the coconuts. There is effort for sure. The whole tree was painted, but yeah, I think the leaves are a little bit weak. This one cute, right? I think from the cute ones, which people usually like, I place it. It has the most effort. There's some 3D going on. I think it's a bit better than the other ones, so I place it here. This one is a nice style. Yeah, I think upper C tier, maybe lower B tier. Yeah, lower B tier, I think. It's not too much effort going on here, but there's some shading and stuff, so I won't rate it that low. Yeah, this one, yeah, I think this one is, let's take a look close. Here we have it. Yeah, I think there's some technical problems here, like but there's some style. The artist has some imagination about how to make it look nice, which colors to pick, put little flower, little leaf here, some clouds, which I think if you spend a little bit more time would have turned out much better. This little thing here, a little bit of hair from the coconut, it's not too bad. Although from a technical standpoint, you can see it's clearly not not too great here, but still a good effort. So I think this was probably a kid, and I think it can be proud of itself. So this one, upper C tier, I would say. I wouldn't place it in B tier just because of the technical issues. If the technical issues would be there, then if no technical issues would be there, it would be much rated much higher. Picasso, just because he's a troll, like Picasso wanted to draw always simple. So let's take a look at this. I think it has some vibe, and I probably will rate it higher than many people would rate it, just because I know Picasso was a troll, and who knows, maybe this is a master artist trolling us right now. Um, where is he? Picasso, where are you? Don't hide yourself. Ay, 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 ay. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ay, 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 ay. Come, oh, this one I haven't taken. Yeah, sometimes the problem is I don't know why, but over the time I'm rating, there are new arts coming in, but so be it. I won't make another tier list. It's too much effort now. But where do we have the Picasso now? Let's go not too fast. Not too fast. Not too fast. Purple. Yeah, I don't see it. Otherwise, we need to, otherwise, we just have to take what's there. It's don't waste too much time in searching the Picasso. But yeah, so it's very simple, very stylized, but I still like the feeling. So it goes to B tier, maybe not the highest B tier, but just because Picasso's a draw, let's take it. Even though effort-wise it was very low, you know. This one, yeah, let's see how much technical finesse is going on there. Yeah, I think this one, you can see it's not perfect, but it's still not easy to paint this way. I think you see it's really three-dimensional. So I think lower A tier. It's not as technically good as this one, so I think lower A tier is the right place. This one, the coconut, yeah, it's 3D, but it's not that great. But effort-wise, let's place it here. It's probably more effort and better art than this cutie pie who's just cute. This one, Swimmer, I think Swimmer, when he came in, he made an amazing picture of a rhino. It was his first picture. And yeah, you can see he has his comic style. It's really not bad. This is not easily done, I have to admit. So I think it's good. It's good art. Sometimes I feel like his proportions and an anatomy could be a bit better. Like here, I think as well, it could be a bit better, but still, it's stylized, it's nice. It's nothing to look down on. So it's clear A tier and probably upper A tier. All right, we have one left. And this one is nice, I think. Maybe it's a candidate for S tier. Let's take a closer look at the original. Yeah, I think it's very stylized, right? So I think the artist knew what he was doing with the colors here. There are some palm trees. There's something in the background which looks like a cut coconut. So I like it. I think like technical wise, it could be a little bit better, but still I love the style. It's nicely done. So I can't place it lower than S tier. And so I think Yeah, even yeah, it's hard, but I think it's low S tier. And there we have it. There we go. Do you agree with the list? Otherwise, you can do your own. I will put a link in the description so you can have fun, make your own tier list. You can post, you can write if you agree, you can say what you would have rated differently. It's just some fun. I like this challenge. I like the artist. I find it great that on the site they are amazing artists. So I will link the tier list so you can make your own, and I link the quick draw. I link the Drawize website down in the comments, and you can do with it whatever you want. If you want, leave a comment. I would be happy about it, and maybe see you next time.